This is the Spiked Punch Podcast. Begin.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome to Spike Punch Podcast, the best goddamn podcast in the city. We're a little short-handed tonight, but that's all right. We got enough to get the job done. Three the hard way. I don't know. We all right.
You don't have to pause everything.
Yeah, we all right.
Y'all be killing me with that.
Look. This is a pause generation now, sir.
And it shouldn't be.
It is.
That is sad.
All right. Yeah, it was fun.
Y'all can't say nothing nowadays.
Man, we childish, man. Me and childish as fuck, man.
Hey, look, if I know nothing else, I know that much. Because
I think he was telling me about a song too. He said, that shit hard. Pause.
see, that's stupid.
Just,
To me, that is stupid as hell. Like, come on
shit
now.
hard,
Like,
bro.
no.
Pause.
I get it.
He said,
I get it.
It ain't for you, Lala.
I get
Pause.
it.
Barber.
You should be going to the barber shop with your son.
I don't take him. His daddy takes him.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Yeah, that is all.
Yep, his daddy either take it or he'll do it. He's also learned how to, like, edge, because my son got dread.
Oh, so you
But he's got the
line 'em
shave
up.
side, so yeah, so he'll just, if anything, he's got the shave side
That's-
down.
That save money too.
But, yeah. And he been going to the same barber since he was born.
What?
Yeah.
You charge a full haircut for that shit?
Yeah. Sometimes I win, nigga. And when you get a box fade, sometimes you win.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I should be charging more for the box.
And
shouldn't I?
that'd be crazy too, especially when guys start talking about how much females pay on stuff. Y'all, especially
Haircut
if y'all
$30.
okay. Cause I'm like, it's some dude like the haircut, especially like the beard and everything else. Like I done heard 60, 80, a ball 20, depending on what
no.
you're getting. Like
You go to one of them fancy beer
Yeah,
ones.
it's
For most
celebrity
haircuts, $25, $30.
Yeah, $30,
Yeah.
35.
So that shit is. And some niggas get their haircut every week, so that's more than a girl.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
I got niggas that come every week. So yeah. But that's how they are. I had a couple niggas in the height of the drug dealer era. Them niggas come twice a week.
I mean, ain't
For
nothing like
what though?
because a
Like,
fresh haircut is power. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Like,
get me wrong, I get it.
Yeah,
I definitely
that's his
see
power.
it, and I've even smelled the dude that I knew came straight from the barbershop. Just like that whole, and I get it, but twice a week, like,
Twice a week.
that nigga got a reputation. That's all.
Nigga come
did anything even
Tuesday,
grow back yet?
and the
Like,
nigga come Friday.
They don't let it grow back.
Grow back.
It's like an old nigga with his grass.
I tell you what,
Old
Lala,
niggas don't never let their grass grow.
don't go around talking niggas out of coming twice a week. I need that nigga. I hope that nigga come every day.
no, I get it. It's just,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I'll find something to line up, nigga.
But you know, but I realized that too, and I learned that especially when I was younger and really had first started dating was I realized because it was one dude, it was my dog too, but I knew me and him could never date because he was too cute. Like he was just too attractive, and not even trying. He was just naturally way too, and I was like, no. That or any dude I think is gonna take longer to get dressed than me.
That's about. I ain't mad at that.
Them dudes that's taking like an hour and a half, like you taking an hour in the shower, and no. If I can get in and out in half an hour, and I'm still waiting on you.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Speaking of sensitive ass niggas. Hold
See,
on, matter of fact,
it's funny too, cause during this whole beef shit, I was on Drake's side, bro. But then that nigga do some shit. He be doing shit that be like, man, I can't even take that from this nigga.
Okay, so here's what I have gotten a little bit of information is apparently with Drake in this whole lawsuit,
Yeah.
it's about apparently the two companies colluded and a certain amount of streams being bought that were making it
It was okay.
That ain't it.
to me
It's
that
sort of
sounds
it,
like
but it ain't it.
yeah, to me that sounds like bullshit because I'm sorry, dude. I don't think he needed to buy those streams. There
Wow.
was enough
I agree.
hype, enough suspense, enough
I agree.
everybody waiting for this to happen that when it came out, that was the first thing everybody was gonna fly to. And then for it to hit the way it did. Because when Nicki Minaj had her whole thing, she was like, oh, look at it, I really did do those numbers. You did those numbers because people wanted to hear the response.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you did those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But the song sucked.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, I got all these numbers, and that's where you kind of start to see, damn, numbers can't really tell the truth no more either.
What movie is that from?
Touch me and I'll
touch
sue.
me and I'll sue.
Wow, I don't.
What movie is that?
I want to say
New Jack City. I don't know. I don't remember what.
Rocky, when the nigga was like Don King at the end, he said, "Touch me and I'll sue." And Rocky rocked that nigga and said, "Sue me for what?"
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. Touch me and I'll
But
sue.
no, I really think with
I'm
with
glad
the,
you spelled Sue right too, sir.
I can spell Sue. I spelled "and" wrong, nigga. I put "and" instead of "and" with
Yeah.
a D.
My phone for some reason autocorrects
called
and
me.
to avenue every time, and I never understand.
And
it.
the avenue. That's
Yes,
crazy.
it does it every time, and I don't
That
get it.
GPS, nigga.
But
All right, look. So let's do this, yo, because I like to goddamn at least get a little information. We can be at least sort of fucking. When you're sitting around talking about people's lives. First of all, the shit wasn't a law.
it was not.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's some kind of filing in New York City, and I'm not a lawyer, so I don't want to quote it wrong.
Okay.
But it's a filing in New York City that precedes a lawsuit that is putting the label on notice that they want them to save any relevant documents to the lawsuit that could come afterwards.
Okay.
All right.
You got these mics sounding good too, sir.
Yeah, I worked on. I worked hard on
I
it.
ain't hear, I don't hear no.
Shout out on the mic.
Yeah, pause.
All right, so that's one thing, yo. And then
I did that.
Like-
I did that to make you mad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
another correction.
Okay.
Another correction from social media. I'm not correcting you, Lala. This
No,
is
I got-
social
yeah, no, I
media
got you, I got
tell
you,
niggas
yeah.
all kind of fucking shit,
Right.
right? All right. Secondly, yo, both of them niggas is represented by that label.
Okay, so is it? So I heard it was against
Was it
you
UMG?
and, it's
Yeah,
UMG, and
UMG.
then who's the other party that supposedly is a part that they colluded
They
with?
saying they was giving an unfair advantage to Kendrick on Spotify by doing the shit that you said. We giving you a break or a cut or
Okay.
whatever the case,
So,
which is supposed to be federally illegal from way back in the mobster days.
Okay.
Wow.
Pay to
So-
play.
So was it Kendrick and UMG colluded, or UMG and Kendrick's label colluded? Because I thought it was two entities that were in the lawsuit. or
Yeah,
supposedly.
well, from my understanding and what I've seen so far is both are represented by Universal.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know, maybe like you said, Kendrick Record took the fuck off and they was like, let's pump this motherfucker for all we can
Yeah.
get. Oh,
And I would, yeah.
you know what
I'll
I'm
give you
saying?
that one. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
I'll take it.
Now I will
Pause.
say now, when what they're called in lawsuit. I guess when it first happened, I didn't really hear much, but I got more of it when I guess he filed something a second time or added something to it.
I didn't find out what the second filing was.
Yeah, that was supposedly, this was a defamation of character, and you spread these lies about me, and it tarnished my reputation.
That's
and
so
that's
that's
where-
defamation, right?
Yeah, and
that's
that's
what we
where
land with
social
that.
media went crazy with the nigga. Did you call HR?
Yeah, right. And
You put a camera move and ask for
Yeah,
management, like,
it's hard to defend, bro. Like
it
that's
is.
what he
I'm
did.
with you, Lala. And the thing is,
That's what he did.
this is my thing, Lala and Rock. Yo, niggas have said far worse shit about a nigga on a fucking record, yo.
Yeah.
Far
Exactly.
worse.
exactly.
Man, when Tupac said to Mobb Deep niggas, rest in peace, the Prodigy.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Yeah.
that's too far, dude.
Fuck, that's
It
Diallo
is.
cousin. Don't
I
do that.
told you.
No, nigga, that's out of respect, nigga. That's too fucking far.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
you talk about that nigga like that?
Yeah,
and
that's
he
true.
ain't well.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
ain't cool, yo.
Yeah, that wasn't cool at all.
Yeah, that shit ain't niggas way too far,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, that was
And that-
that definitely was too
That's
far.
just too
And,
far,
and
yo.
here's the thing though, because to me, and I get on it, especially because, and we know I love battle, and I get on battle rappers all the time, especially the ones who claim I done hurt their feelings. I'm like, do you hear the shit y'all say to each other?
Yeah, it's all in the
Like,
game, dude.
But
Like, no bullshit. And hey, shout out to Jay Skizzle. He has one of the best opening. I love this one opening. His opening line in his battle was literally, "Your mama sucked dick better than all my old hoes." That's the first.
Yeah,
thing
that's
this
over the line, yo.
This nigga looks you
Nigga,
in your face,
son,
and that's the first
I done
thing
heard
he
battle
said to
rappers
you.
tell niggas I broke in your house and fucked your little daughter in the ass.
Exactly.
Yeah, they dug up your grandma,
Look.
nigga,
Yeah.
and fucking
Arsenal
flipped her
alone.
Yeah.
casket over,
Look.
nigga.
Exactly.
That's unnecessary though.
Hey,
In a
listen,
battle rap.
hold on.
It's so unnecessary.
But in the culture, if it's
Exactly.
inside, listen, it's outside the lines to tackle a nigga at the bus stop, right?
Right.
It's not outside the line to tackle him on a football field.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. So, and the
Yeah.
thing is, and you also you tell on yourself on that point too, because especially if you can't dish it, like that. Like one of the new trends that I do love on social media is that we listen and we don't judge. That shit is hilarious. Cause they've been going in on each other, but it be true though.
Yeah, but it's saying like we listen, we don't judge, and the suspect joke.
And the suspect
That should be starting fights though.
It do, but it be funny too because I mean
you
Okay.
can't like for example, it was one joke where the girl had her braids in too long, and the husband said suspect braids been in so long like she got dreads.
yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
them joints be
I
funny.
love that.
Yeah. But
She said,
yeah.
wow.
And
Like,
it's
really?
crazy because like
Wow.
husband and wives been going at each other. They done like kids and they mom, but like they been going. But it's true though. But the thing is also, if you can't handle it, don't dish it. And the other thing, I think,
once you drop a record,
yeah.
you really don't have no
And
recourse
I
to
think
complain.
I think what happens with a lot of rappers, especially when it comes to beef and battles and whatever else, is you thought you won. You thought you had the kill shot. You thought you had this last thing, and there was no coming back from
And
it.
then he came.
And then somebody came back from it, and now you want to throw white flags, put your hands up and shit because you scared. No, you started this.
I honestly don't believe Drake lost that bad. He lost. I will admit that he lost, but he didn't lose that bad to be suing a nigga.
I think the longevity of it is the thing. And you gotta, and especially with social media, how many times have you heard BBL Drizzy? How many times have you heard A Minor scored out for the man ran the song back 7 times when he did that damn show?
Yeah.
Like at this point you can't escape it. Like,
So you think he losing money, Drake?
No.
I don't think
Losing streams?
No, I don't.
No.
I think I think they added to it.
Okay.
I think that was one of those times where
Niggas
it
still
did
fuck
boost
with
them.
Drake.
Yeah, because of course they still do.
Fuck with Drake.
And it was enough.
I don't
like,
know this though, la. This is so out of context for hip hop, right? And
it's definitely different.
And this is
Well,
not the culture. This is not acceptable inside the culture. Hold on, Lala, because you participated with getting off on Meek, you ain't had no problem with it. If you thought you got off on Pusha, you didn't have no problem with it.
Nope.
But and then you thought you got off on Kendrick, you didn't have no problem with it, right? And inside of hip hop, them niggas just ate that shit.
Yeah.
And you though, cause you not like us, right?
And it's proven.
You let and this is what I suspect, you let your team get involved and say, hey, this is bad for the brand. That you like them young shit, that's bad. A Minor, that's bad, man.
But you know what I think the other difference was? Even though he had those issues with those other people, it didn't turn into this. Like they had a song and came back with Pusha T, out of that you had a son or whatever. But Kendrick literally, and I think it was the amount of songs that came out and the time frame that they came out in. That's what was different. So of course we've had rappers going back and forth with tracks, but it was never that fast. The reaction wasn't as quick. We didn't get it as fast. Like we watched this play out over like what, a week? It was like 3-4 songs
Nigga,
they dropped
it
in
was
like
records, and that shit was months.
You think Drake team put him up to suing him?
I can't see no reason why it would be any different, right?
Yeah.
Because if you was a LA nigga or a New York nigga or a Atlanta nigga, right? It would have died at the end of the 2 records and the best record play out in this regular cycle, and that would have been the end. Because this the thing too, yo. What he said about you didn't get any legs. It ain't like the law came looking for you.
No.
Right? So if it didn't, then he just taking shots at you. How do it wind up in a New York courthouse?
Yeah. Because it's
sensitivity.
Or Houston courthouse. Or goddamn red tape in the motherfucking machine.
Yeah. And but when was the last time a diss record that hard was also a bop that hard?
Shit,
no Vaseline.
No.
Tupac. First off,
that
hit him up.
And that first Drake shit motherfucking
Meek Mill's joke.
Meek Mill, that nigga.
Right, so
That shit did goddamn. That shit broke a record.
Right, but also think about
You know
how
what I'm
long.
saying?
That's top 5 right
Right.
there.
Yeah,
That's
that
top
shit was
5.
Now
fucking
think
crazy.
about how long ago that was. It's been a minute since we've had a beef like that. And also think about it. Kendrick didn't just say, okay, you do one. I mean, it wasn't just that. Like, Kendrick went the fuck in.
Yeah.
That nigga with it. That nigga
So-
said it. Is it a world tour or your girl tour?
Yeah.
I was
And it
like,
was like-
yeah.
like,
I
he-
laughed out loud in the barber shop with my headphones on.
They doing
Nigga.
the Meek Mill joke.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Like,
son.
you've
Yeah.
heard people say, if you go low, I'm going to go to hell. And Kendrick was like, I'm going to go to hell and then go back. Right? Like, he just kept coming up with and then the songs were long.
Yeah.
It won't even like this little 2-3 minute record. These songs were 4, 5, 6 minutes long.
I'm gonna
You
tell you
came
like
out
this.
with them back to back. And then
He beat Drake, but I don't think he beat Drake enough to
Let me
fucking
say
sue him.
what you trying to say,
I'ma
Rob, because I
tell you.
don't mind taking the heat.
I don't
think They Not Like Us is that fucking great a record.
I do.
I just
It's
don't.
It's not that great of a record to a point.
I think the
It ain't
energy
it ain't
around
better
the
than
record
Swoop.
is
the
It is
energy
great.
of it, yeah.
The energy around the record is
Yeah.
all time great.
Yeah.
But the record itself is like that.
Let me ask Lyle the question that we talked about.
What's up?
If the NFL tells Kendrick, look, we're going to let you do the Super Bowl, but you can't do Not Like Us, would that hurt Kendrick's
The
performance?
internet.
NFL.
And if the NFL said,
NFL, that's the NFL, the internet.
No, the NFL.
Okay. The NFL
Okay.
told Kendrick at the Super Bowl, being you and, this Files in New York shit going on, we just want you not to do Not Like Us. Would you think that would be, is Not Like Us the reason why they asked him to do the Super Bowl?
yes.
Thank you. Now,
It is.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but
Now,
this,
I want, now,
that's over. Hold on.
Let me,
That's oversimplified,
wait.
yo.
That's all I'm about to say. Let me
that's
let me
oversimplified.
Okay.
let me just a little bit. I think the entire thing was what got. So it was a lot that was going on. So of course the beef was going on. Kendrick came back, and there were
Hold on.
several
Start a
songs.
good kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
The nigga been rocking.
Yeah.
No, but we talking
So
about the
it
Super
was-
Bowl this year.
I got you.
Okay.
Right. So it was a lot that led up to it. So this was a very publicized, very televised, and we also see the way social media is nowadays. We also see that hip hop has been in football more and more lately. So this was the ideal way. Why? Because this was also a beef that white people were okay with.
Yeah.
We didn't think anybody was gonna die.
Fair
We
enough.
didn't think anybody was gonna get beat up. We didn't think anybody was gonna be shot.
Fair enough.
Nothing like that. So it was a safe beef.
Okay.
So this is something that we can publicize. This is something that we can add to, and we can even reap the benefits off of. Plus,
Yes.
one of the biggest things
900
about the
million streams.
and the biggest part about the halftime show too for the Super Bowl is the wow factor. It's got to be bigger, better, louder. And if that nigga just ran that song, now of course he can't do it 7 times in a row like he did last
All
time.
you need to do is
But-
once.
Exactly, but the impact that has and the feedback behind it, there was the only other person that you could have booked for the Super Bowl was Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That was your only other option. Anybody
That's true.
else?
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Do
I
you
don't-
think
I'm sure we
If
could
you
come up
can,
with
if you
somebody
you
else.
part of Kendrick's
Well,
team,
I would have
and
took.
you part of
know.
Kendrick's team, they say we still want you out of the Super Bowl, but you cannot perform now. Would you feel like that's taken away from the show?
If
I
I'm
can't
an
even
artist,
answer
no.
that because that doesn't even make sense.
I don't know.
Because first of all, if that was going to be an issue, that
Yeah.
would have been brought up before it got booked. That would have been brought up and handled.
No, well, that happened after he got booked.
Yeah, but this is not.
Now, I'm
But
saying-
hold
I'm
on,
saying
hold
now,
on.
Drake said happened after.
Hold on,
No,
let me,
no,
let
I'm
me,
saying that
Oh.
if you wanted him not to perform, not like us, that would have been talked about then. I don't think this lawsuit is going to change that at all.
No, I
Okay.
disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree.
So you
And
think
let-
the lawsuit is going to change his
Now,
ability
I
to perform?
disagree.
Okay.
And I tell you what, and I want to start a little bit further back. That I was talking about. So, first of all, Not Like Us is not all of what Kendrick is. That nigga Kendrick been murdering shit, top tier for at least 10 years.
But
at
you,
this-
I'm
Hold on.
trying. Go ahead.
Niggas talk,
I go ahead.
right?
Go ahead.
At least top tier. It's
Mhm.
been a culmination that got to Not Like Us.
Right.
That put you over the line.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And I just don't want to discredit all his prior work.
Yeah. No, and
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. So
All right.
it would have been one thing if, let's say it was somebody new. Okay, perfect example. Let's say it would have been back when Eminem and UGK and MGK, Machine Gun Kelly had their little beat.
Okay.
And Machine Gun Kelly came out with, was it Kill Shot?
Yeah.
Now we had heard of him before because he had Wild, but he wasn't really like that kind of caliber. Now that beef did end up being the big thing. The songs that they had going back and forth at each other was big, but it wasn't big enough, strong enough, didn't have enough traction, and wasn't a good enough record to make it to a
the
stage
two
like that.
parties involved were nowhere near the level of these.
Exactly. One of them was. The other one
There
wasn't. And that added to it as well.
Yeah, right.
That added to it.
Right.
Because now when you have people on this level,
that's...
yes. Now even, and also, because think about it. So we know we've had the Jay-Z and Nas. We know we've had, Biggie and Tupac. But even those beefs weren't one that could have made it to that stage because
no social media.
Because it was dangerous as
exactly.
fuck.
There was security.
Yeah.
We worried about niggas actually really retaliating.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
this is a safe beef.
So let me
is a safe beef.
Let me do this too, Lala, just to address the legal ramifications. First of all, NFL is business first, right?
Correct.
They did not pick up Kendrick because I like Kendrick. That is not what happened.
That was money.
Right?
Dollar signs.
They got a piece of paper to see who it resonates with, who buys tickets, and we pick from a pool of people that fit our demographic. There's no doubt about it. They got a piece of paper, right?
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, when you start getting into litigation and shit, the happy medium is, if it's going to cause us a optics problem, just don't do the fucking record. And you got a whole body of award-winning work. So you don't have to do the record.
So, now, that being said, though, that is very, very true.
Wow.
That is very, very true.
You don't have to do the record.
But with the timing of this and the way it was, and we'll even go with mass opinion, public opinion, social media opinion, is you got booked. Of course, because this whole thing, but that's what we want to hear.
Exactly.
If you come to this Super Bowl
you
and don't do this
that song,
it's going to be a problem.
So what if everybody that go to the Super Bowl say, we should get in free because we the fans and bought jerseys? You think the NFL give a fuck?
Right.
No.
The NFL give a fuck about numbers too.
No, they don't give a fuck.
Now, also on that at that point, I'm not even, and because
they're going to cover their ass first, that's all I'm saying.
They will.
And also, the backlash is going to come from, because you have to realize too, the biggest backlash comes from people who don't know.
Yeah.
The biggest backlash comes from people who have their opinions and their thoughts a lot from social media or whatever is.
Why he didn't do that song?
Yeah. So Kendrick is going to get the backlash from it because that's going to be the fans. Why did you put? You were scared of it. So now it's going to turn into Kendrick a punk. Now it's going to be scared.
Kendrick can straighten that easy.
But no, but he
can say,
you can't explain yo fans it was a legal matter.
No, you can say nigga that time is done. We going forward. That's the end of the conversation.
You think like,
and you can do that.
Yeah, I'm not even discussing it.
All right, Kendrick new album. Does he have a record on there bigger than Not Like Us on their new album? Because Not Like Us is on that album, right?
No, it's not on that album.
Okay, but does he have a
song?
From
what I heard, I haven't heard the album.
Does he have a?
I've heard the album. It's not on.
Does he have a song that he could do, 2 or 3 songs on the album that he could do that'll make fans say,
"Bubble up"?
Okay, would it make fans say, "We don't care that he didn't do Not Like Us. He did Squabble Up."
You know what, Rock?
Ain't nobody gonna.
No. Rock might have if he does Squabble Up but doesn't do Not Like Us, he might.
Okay.
Real talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree with that.
This is my question then.
Right.
What does it cost him if he doesn't do it? Nothing.
It's
just a bunch of niggas chirping on the internet. They gonna stop fucking with Kendrick?
You're speaking.
They gonna stop fucking with Kendrick?
Sir, you're speaking from a personal point. Your personal point.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying
opinion.
is, what his fans are gonna stop fucking with him because he didn't do Not Like
There
Us.
are fans that will absolutely.
You can't even worry about a fan like that.
Listen, sorry, the man got asked to do the Super Bowl because of that one song.
Exactly.
Rock, he got a whole body of work.
He been had that.
But Sean, you got to think about the timing of it.
Yeah, the timing. Thank you.
His body of work was, if it was, he's got all this, then why didn't he get big last year or the year before?
Why didn't he have to do it by himself?
Because it wasn't his turn yet.
And why is
you going on for Snoop?
Why is it his turn
You going on for Drake?
Yeah, okay.
Why is it his turn now?
Because I'm Not Like Us.
Exactly.
But this is my question. If the only record he had was Not Like Us, would he be doing the Super Bowl? No.
But
that means, hold on. That means you've got an entire body of work that supports you during the Super Bowl. So if you don't do Not Like Us for whatever fucking reason, what are you going to lose?
They didn't put him on that bill to do Not Like Us.
So but the same people gonna tell you not to do Not Like Us.
So if it's illegal,
Okay.
Did you hear what Rock said?
That's illegal. If it
the
becomes
league
a
did
legal
not
matter,
put you on there to not do Not Like Us.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
But what we're talking about is the league telling you to not do Not Like Us.
Yeah, it'll be a
it's
problem.
It's their house.
Who is saying that though?
No,
we're
not. It's not a thing.
But if you know that he got booked to do it because of that, why would they now turn around?
No, because of the legal thing.
Yeah, because of the legal shit.
Yeah.
But now, and I realize where you would think that, but if you look at the backlash is going to come to if he doesn't do it, do you really think they're going to take that chance and tell him not to?
Yeah.
No.
Because listen, you talking about fans, we talking about money.
And the bottom line.
We talking about bottom line.
Yeah.
We talking about bad publicity.
Yeah.
We talking about losing 10% because we tied up in a legal brawl with this motherfucking nigga.
With this sissy ass nigga.
Or versus some fans on the internet chirping. We don't care about them niggas.
Yeah.
That don't cost me nothing.
That's the NFL talking.
That's the NFL talking.
Now, but the
niggas.
NFL did.
So the NFL don't care about the fans.
Yeah, to a point.
Listen, the NFL did book him to do that fucking record.
Thank you.
Yes, right.
Hands down.
Right.
Now, they might tell him, well, since you can't do that record, let's say he can't do that record, they might say we got to go with somebody else.
Right. They're not going to change nothing,
don't
do the song. Who they gonna put in?
Taylor Swift.
Listen, man. God,
I need both of y'all to listen to yourself because both of y'all sound crazy as shit.
I sound perfectly logical. Perfectly logical.
Listen.
So 1 month before the Super Bowl, because he can't do one fucking record, you're gonna move everything you planned for 2 years to put Taylor Swift in.
Now that you said it a month,
that don't make no fucking sense.
It is ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah,
that don't make no fucking sense at all.
But I'm just saying. When it comes down to a legal matter, and the Kendrick agrees to not do the record, it's gonna take away from the show to me.
First of all,
that is a fair
there's no point
fan response.
Yeah,
but that's a fan response. That's cool. I don't got a problem with a nigga saying
that. But the fans are the reason
that.
that you're here. The fans are the people that made that song popular. They're the ones that had it going. They're the reason that it picked up. They're the reason that it got.
Do you think them niggas bought? Do you think all of them niggas bought a fucking $2,000 Super Bowl ticket? No, most of them niggas gonna be outside or at home.
Shit, but most of the people in the.
You think people that bought Super Bowl tickets haven't heard that song?
Yeah,
don't have
that isn't what I said.
Don't know the
That
parts
isn't
to
what
say.
I said. That
isn't
what I said. That isn't what I said at all.
But do you think that a Super Bowl person, that's coming to watch the game, ain't also coming to see Kendrick?
I'm just going to the bathroom during the Super Bowl. The fuck.
Some
niggas will.
I think you would need to realize there are people that are going to the Super Bowl to see Kendrick perform.
Yeah.
That's cool. But what I'm saying is that's not more important than the lawsuit if it get too messy. And let me use a word. Because it reflects on you if he do the record at the biggest event on the planet on any year.
We agreed.
So you don't make the adjustment.
No, because this was agreed to.
No, that's not. So a multi-billion-dollar company don't make adjustments.
No, they gonna tell that nigga not to do the record.
Don't make adjustments.
They gonna tell that nigga not to do the record.
Let me use a word though. Let me use one word though, because I'm with what y'all saying, right?
Yeah.
But the NFL may reluctantly say we can't do that record.
Yeah.
I want you to do it.
Yeah.
But the way this shit is going,
yeah.
I don't like the way it tastes, so we not doing the record.
But you still gonna perform, and you got plenty more songs.
Yeah, you got plenty more records.
And honestly, do you think you need to add somebody else to the bill? You want to do one of your records that you got with somebody else and just throw them on the show?
That's
to take
possible.
That place?
Yeah. But
what's a hot record he got with a collab that he got that the crowd would be like, oh shit? What's an oh shit moment that
he should do a record with Lil Wayne.
Mona Lisa.
He'll do a record with Wayne.
Who on that record?
Mona Lisa.
Oh wow.
That's Lil Wayne.
That will be bigger than Not Like Us. That will definitely be bigger.
It'll be a great moment.
But no, what's also crazy is because after that whole beef, there were fans asking Lil Wayne to do Mona Lisa. They hearing words. That's why he hadn't done it. But and I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my favorite songs about both of them. I love that track.
And I believe he probably don't know the word.
Yeah, fan side, I would rather him do the record and say, fuck it. Don't worry about the lawsuit. But
fan side, you better not tell him
that record.
Let me tell you something.
That record is big.
Hold on, Lala. Let's do this real quick.
That record is big for the Super Bowl.
Let's do this, yo. So, Colin Kaepernick takes a knee against police brutality. And you know what the NFL said? Fuck your money. All of y'all niggas, all of y'all sympathizers, we don't give a fuck. They took a piece of paper and they made a business decision. They could have said, hey, what he's talking about is right. Let's create a forum where both sides can get in and talk to each other like Nike did. Did they? No. They chose the wrong side of history because of the immediate bottom line. That's what the NFL does.
Right, because there was a line.
Wrong as a bitch.
Because there was in that situation, you still had that line drawn in the sand between black and white people.
Yeah.
That racism line is still there. This Kendrick, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. They don't care if you black, white, orange, yellow.
Hold on. Listen,
nobody gives a fuck.
Because I left a piece of it out too. Because this is the most important piece.
Come on.
Do you think niggas stop watching football because of what they did to Kendrick Lamar?
No.
I mean, to Colin Kaepernick?
No.
Of course they did
And
it.
you know something
hold on. And they not gonna stop because he didn't do that fucking record. They not. They're gonna watch it.
Oh, they watch Super Bowl.
Yeah, right. At the Rock. So it don't fucking matter.
No, I'm talking about the
It don't matter.
enjoying the halftime show.
We're talking about
The halftime show.
You think they ain't gonna watch it?
We're gonna watch the game regardless.
Yeah. Hey, Kendrick not doing the
Nigga had
record.
the Muppets on halftime show. I'm gonna watch the game regardless.
You think niggas, hey, in America, blue-blooded America, football is bigger than the church. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do you think they gonna stop watching?
No,
Because
but that's
Kendrick
why
didn't do a record?
That's why you make football fans happy, and that's why you also realize how many more people are now watching football because of shit like that. How many views of football went up because girls started watching because of Taylor Swift?
Yeah, and that's true.
How many people are
That
going
is so
to watch
fucking
this
true.
just to see what Kendrick does
And-
at the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
And let
that's true too.
And let Taylor Swift goddamn do something that's unacceptable publicly, and they'll throw
Well,
that bitch away too.
Will we find out though?
You might never find out, big as that motherfucker.
Yeah,
is.
but because it is Taylor Swift, she has
they
more
don't
grace.
care about that
Yeah.
record, man. They don't give a shit about that record.
Bro,
And I'm talking about the fans not gonna stop
disagree.
watching football.
No,
That
nobody's
record is
saying-
Super Bowl
Sean,
bound.
That's what I
son.
think you're missing. Nobody's saying that.
Well,
That
if they
record
not
is
gonna stop if they not gonna stop watching football, what is the
Because
NFL losing?
Because people really
Nothing.
do give a fuck about the backlash.
Yeah.
They really do. That's why even on the
I don't believe that.
I realized that on the surface it may seem like, oh, the Colin Kaepernick did that. No, they still had to eat a lot of shit. They still had to cover and sugarcoat and spend a whole lot of money trying to settle some of that shit because there was still some of it. Now what I'm saying is
What I'm saying is that fans didn't stop watching football.
nobody's saying they're going to, but they
Yeah.
So
still
if they're not gonna
Because
stop
they still have to
watching,
deal
then
with
what
the
difference do
backlash.
it make?
you still have to deal with
We'll
the backlash.
deal with it. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it.
Then that's what they exactly.
That's
so
what they did.
So that's how they deal with
It's gonna make them look stupid too.
But you also have
So?
to be proactive.
That's
You
what
have to be
NFL
Is
retroactive.
niggas gonna stop watching football?
No, I'm saying it's
Are
gonna.
they gonna stop buying tickets?
We make this big announcement that Kendrick Lamar will perform.
And he did.
No, here's the thing. Everybody know why it's Kendrick's performing. Kendrick right now has the biggest moments in music right now. It's a no-brainer for this motherfucker. If we're going to get a rapper to be on the halftime, it's going to be Kendrick Lamar. And we want him to do Not Like Us. We can have, how many people go to the Super Bowl? 100,000? How many people in the stadium? Like
How many
100,000?
niggas watch?
No, that's at the Super Bowl.
Hey, nobody leaving.
About 100,000, right?
Do not like us.
All right, they want to hear 100,000 niggas say A minor. They want to hear all that shit. That
You
set-
think that's that important? Y'all
Yes,
overvalue
nigga, yes,
that shit, man.
yes.
That shit is
So
not
why
that
do you
serious,
think they
yo.
booked it?
Yeah, why would they book him?
You
then?
What
really
I'm
think,
saying
we
is-
They
got
could have booked the
catalog?
bluegrass
Listen,
band.
No,
And
that's fucking
hold on.
dumb.
They could have got Beyonce.
It's not dumb. In that moment, when we booked him,
Yeah.
that was of importance. Today is another day.
Wow.
Some other information has been injected in. How about this?
But the
If
importance
Kendrick-
of that was what made this. Because also
Then you
think, no,
pivot.
no, because also think
You
about
can't.
it. When has
Yeah,
it,
you-
no, but also think
The
about it.
NFL can't pivot.
When has it? No, but also when has the Super
I ain't
Bowl
even
performer
going
been
in this
announced this
circle.
early?
They always.
When has the
They
no,
always announce them the year before. Always.
Announce what?
who performing at the Super Bowl?
The Dre one, they did it a little closer to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did it early the year before the Super Bowl.
The Dre joke?
Yeah, they want that goddamn long.
Oh, I
they
thought it was a
usually,
little closer.
and I won't even, don't quote me on it,
Yeah.
but they always announce the year before though, especially late.
Yeah, I think the Dre.
Of course, because it's in February.
Yeah, I
but
think
as
Dre,
early as Kendrick got announced, that's what I'm talking about.
He got announced like 5 or 6 months ago.
The camera froze.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
That bitch been free.
All right, but
My thing is,
You overvalue that record, man.
but
NFL
you're
not
like
gonna
that's
lose
not
nothing.
the reason.
that's the reason.
They're not
bro.
gonna lose nothing.
They
Nothing.
Okay.
Bruh, that is the reason why he's
Sean,
getting
I
booked.
hope
They're not gonna lose nothing.
Because he
Okay.
can, I am a sinner. He can do a little piece of that.
Nobody gives a fuck.
He can do a little piece
That's
of that
not
record.
why
You know what I'm
anybody's
saying?
watching.
But he has to end that fucking performance
No,
with not
he
like.
don't.
Yes, he does. That's
Oh,
the
the
only
world
reason we
is over
hired
the
you.
next day.
Man, that's why
The
we got you. here.
NFL is dead. The next day.
Nobody's saying no,
Outta
because you
here,
keep going to
man.
too many extremes. Nobody's saying that, but
Yeah.
this is the reason you are here.
Yeah, this is the reason why you're
That's
here.
the reason you are fucking here.
He probably can't say mustard on the beat hole, but they gonna find
That's
a
all
way.
we want to hear too. And if he don't do that whole mustard part, that's gonna be fucked up too, because that's what we want to hear
Is
too.
it, Lala?
Yes.
I think
It's
so,
gonna
too.
be fucked up if he don't say mustard on the beat hoe.
I think so.
No, I didn't say that.
So what are you saying?
I'm talking- no,
Exactly.
the-
I'm trying to understand.
Then shut up and.
I'm trying to understand.
Hey,
yo.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not talking about the mustard. I'm talking about the mustard that's on the new part.
Yeah.
When that long ass joint, he's got to do that part too. He probably gonna pop out to that one.
Yeah.
But my thing is, you were brought here for a specific reason. You were here to do, especially this particular song. That is why
You
we
were
brought
here
you
to
here.
perform.
No,
Lala.
Sean. No, Sean.
Kendrick is
No.
there. So he gonna do one record and leave?
Sean, no.
You're
he's,
here to
he's
perform
gonna
for
do
the
bits
Super
and pieces.
Bowl.
Okay.
He's gonna do bits and
Okay.
pieces of records from Good Bad City, Damn. And
Of
other
course he
joints.
gotta
This is another thing. So when Usher performed, I could think of 10 records I would have rather seen Usher do than probably 4 of the records.
Did Usher have
Easily.
one particular thing going on at
Easily.
that time that made everybody look at
Vegas.
him?
What else?
No.
What do you mean?
That's what's
I'm sorry, I
important.
missed it. What do you
Usher,
say?
okay, Usher is Usher. Usher has had this thing going for the longest. There was nothing in particular that was really, really cranking that made him the big point and shoot right now. Kendrick had this big point and shoot moment.
Yeah.
That's why it's here. That's why we specifically picked you, because we're riding on your coattails on this.
Yeah.
So your disappointment as a fan is gonna make you do what if he don't do the record?
It's gonna be disappointing.
That's all it's gonna be.
It's gonna be
And
disappointing.
that's all I'm saying.
But-
That's
so for
all it's
you-
gonna be.
As a
So
fan,
for
that's
you,
all.
you
That's
don't
all you
care.
That's
got.
all. Nigga, I get disappointed once a week.
That's all you got.
That's
man.
true,
The
but you
fuck?
gotta realize there will be money lost behind it.
Yeah.
There
You're
will
not
be
gonna
quality.
lose.
How he not gonna,
dime.
bruh?
Oh my,
You
okay,
got to
okay.
understand music fans. They gonna be like, oh my God, how the hell he ain't do that record?
All
What-
you're
like,
gonna do is get on the internet and bitch about it for
So,
a week,
imagine-
and we gonna keep
imagine
going.
if-
Exactly, but
Oh.
that's what people don't want. There are people that don't want that. There are people that don't want to have to deal with that.
Can you
Yeah.
Why?
help people bitching on the internet?
No, you can't.
But
But you can do your
imagine the niggas that paid $3,500 to go to the Super Bowl
To see Kendrick.
to have good seats, cause knowing that we can watch this game, but the most important is we right here when Kendrick perform, and he don't do not like us.
Man, y'all overvalued.
And he don't do that record,
I think
It
you're
ain't that
undervaluing
And he
serious,
don't
yo.
do
I
that
think you're
song,
undervaluing
son.
the
Not
importance.
that
It's
serious,
serious.
yo.
It
In
is.
2025, that
It's
record
not
is
that
No,
serious.
because
serious.
Sean, you don't
It's
realize that
definitely
people do
Who's
care.
gonna lose money?
A
Ain't
lot
about
of
losing
people
money.
will. You gotta realize people do
So
care
if
about
you're
that
not gonna
backlash.
lose no
Yeah.
money, then you're just a disappointed
No,
fan.
that's gonna hurt Kendrick
But
too.
that people care about
That shit gonna hurt
disappointed
Kendrick.
fans. That's what you're not realizing.
That's
It's
People
gonna
give a
hurt
fuck.
Kendrick,
That's it.
really.
Yes, it will, son.
I didn't have nothing
care.
to do with not doing it.
Sorry, the
Why
fact
would it hurt
is,
him?
your biggest record.
You're literally you do your show for your fans. So now I'm gonna go out.
No,
Yeah.
you're doing it for the NFL.
Oh, come on,
No.
Wood. Come on,
All
Wood.
No.
All right.
Come on, Wood. So you telling me that Kendrick don't perform for the fake? Kendrick don't give a fuck about a nigga that actually say this nigga will literally get on stage and do this.
So his whole
How
thing.
many shows Kendrick would have canceled to make sure he was at the Super Bowl?
So you're talking about how
One.
Kendrick is going.
The one that day, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
what?
so
Right.
Kendrick
So
is
what
doing
about
all
them
of this.
fans?
Oh.
Thank you.
So hold on. So Kendrick's doing all of this about dragging Drake for being a
Jesus.
colonizer,
Hold on.
and you're telling him he about to fall into that
Jesus
same
Christ.
thing.
No, listen. He
So you're
already got booked for the Super Bowl, so he's not gonna do a show before the Super Bowl. So,
Nigga, he would have canceled the fucking show for the Super Bowl.
But because of the money, because of the Super Bowl.
You don't get paid for the Super Bowl, Lala.
No, so then what? So perfect example. So you said, oh, nobody losing a dime. Why do I care?
You're not gonna lose nothing. What are you gonna lose?
So if he's not getting paid for it,
What are you gonna lose?
Then he's performing for his fans, right?
No, you're performing for the job for the Super Bowl.
But you're not getting paid.
No, you're performing for the
But
streams.
it's a benefit.
It's a benefit.
But the stream, your stream.
Yeah, your streams.
Yeah, his streams.
And guess what?
Yeah.
If you
Well, that's
don't
what
do
they
this
say
song, I'm turning
streams.
this shit off.
Yes, it's true.
Really?
Niggas will
Yes.
be disappointed.
Because he didn't perform it
It'll
when
be
you
backlash.
wanted him to perform
It'll
it.
be a backlash,
That
son.
sound like a 9-year-old.
No,
It's
Sean,
what-
that's
you gotta
real,
realize
son.
That's what
That's
fans
real,
are.
son.
Y'all don't, hold
No,
on.
Sean,
That's
that's
real.
what
Y'all
fans
don't
are.
differentiate
That's
a
what fans
real life
are.
crisis versus somebody bitching over on the internet.
No,
That-
ain't about
if
bitch
you're
on
a
that.
fan and
What
you're an
else you
artist,
gonna
that's what it turns
do?
into.
I want my money back. What are you gonna do?
Disappointment.
All
Disappointment.
it is disappointment.
People care about their fans,
Yeah,
Sean.
yeah.
People give a fuck about
Yeah.
disappointing
See-
their
So
fans.
he should say fuck this thing.
On the biggest platform.
If the
And you gotta
NFL,
realize,
so,
no,
the biggest
because
platform.
so if the NFL says we prefer you to not do that record for my fans, fuck you NFL. I'm doing it anyway.
if it's Kendrick, yes.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen, La La.
That's Kendrick's whole
That's
thing.
not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
He's calling Drake out for being a
You believe
colonizer
that,
and
right?
doing all this shit, and that's what you
You
think.
believe that, right? You believe that?
I believe.
He gonna say fuck the
No,
NFL.
he can say fuck NFL.
Hell no.
But he's big enough to say.
He not.
He is.
You're
He's big
not
enough.
bigger than the
He's
NFL,
big
La
enough.
La.
He's big enough to say.
You're not bigger than five. Listen, you're not Kendrick Lamar is not bigger
They go-
than 32
they gonna have to take-
billionaires.
Listen to me. They're gonna have
You're
to take
not bigger than them.
in this point, in this moment, with a month
open
and
the door?
with a month.
Fat boy the door. Somebody open-
Wait, you do forever.
That's nonsense.
Listen.
Okay, Sean.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen
'Cause
to
you
this.
don't think fans matter. You
Listen,
don't think
I
fans
didn't
listen,
say they don't
listen.
matter. What I'm
But
saying
you
is,
have-
I'll
you're
make a
saying-
business decision.
Listen to this reason. though.
Okay.
But
go
you're
ahead.
not getting
Go ahead,
paid
Rob.
though, right?
It's a month and some change before the Super Bowl happened, right? Super Bowl is the biggest stage ever for a performer. Sean, that motherfucker give a fuck about his fans, bro.
Who
Exactly.
said he didn't?
So
You!
What I'm saying is when the boss tells you you're not
No.
performing that record, that is it.
In that situation,
Period.
in that situation,
Okay.
he's the boss.
No,
Exactly. Yes.
In
Thank
that
you.
situation,
Thank
he's
I
the boss.
wish we had
He's the boss.
You,
Thank you.
He's the
you
boss.
think
In that
it.
situation,
You
you.
think
in
Kendrick?
that particular
You
situation,
think
in them
Kendrick-
15 minutes,
You
he's
think
the boss.
You think Kendrick Lamar is the
Yes.
boss of the
That-
NFL?
No, he's the
for
boss.
15
No,
minutes.
you
At
know what's
15
gonna
minutes.
For
happen?
1 minute.
That
No,
window, yes.
You know what's gonna happen?
Yes.
The most that's gonna happen. The
Yes.
most that's
Yes.
going to happen. No,
Yes.
the
Y'all
most
niggas
that's,
is
the most
Yes.
that's going to happen
niggas
if they
high.
tell him not to do that song
Yeah.
and he sets it up to cue it. The most that's gonna happen is they do what they did to Janet Jackson. They're just gonna cut the commercial
Yeah,
early.
yeah, exactly.
That's the most that's gonna happen. And then you know what? The NFL gonna get dragged for that.
Yeah.
That's the backlash they gonna have to take.
Lala, if you think you can convince me of that nonsense, you got
Sean,
another thing.
and
I
that-
get it. You
but- Sean,
fans
don't
don't
Sean,
matter.
Sean, at the moment
You think fans
when you
don't
ask
matter,
when you
and it's-
ask him
yeah.
to perform and
It was for
nobody,
that reason.
you know, you had a backlash about Lil Wayne performing and all that shit. You get in New Orleans. and
You
go out
think
there.
they put Lil Wayne on? No.
They're
Of
not
course
gonna,
not.
they're not gonna switch. They're
Of
not gonna
course not.
switch him.
Of
What's up,
course
fat
not.
man?
Fans was bitching over
They're
him.
not gonna switch him.
New
up a
Orleans
little.
was bitching, wasn't it?
They're not gonna
Of
listen.
It's in New Orleans, right?
It wasn't big enough for it to be a issue.
Yeah, they made a business decision.
It-
Keep Kendrick.
Listen,
But
Kendrick.
that wasn't even something that went into it. That was something people got upset about just because of where it was being held.
When it comes to the halftime show, Sean, the NFL are the people who okayed the man to come. But at the end of the day, once that halftime show go in full effect, that man's the boss. If he say, I want to be right here, I want to come out to this bitch,
That's
Y'all
still
think-
not
I
the
want to come out
boss.
to, he is
Okay.
the boss,
That's
son.
not the boss,
Son,
right?
he's in complete control.
I want to do all of the cuss words on my record.
Come on,
Sean,
man.
the most
No, you're the boss, Rob.
the most they're going
I
and the
wanna, I
Why
wanna
would you
do my.
why would you
and the
ruin
most
your
you're
brand by cussing?
and
You
the,
cuss on anything else?
No,
on
and the
on
most
live
they're going
TV
to-
with kids
no.
watching?
Yeah, you cuss on anything
no,
else.
No, you're not doing
no,
that.
See, you,
That's bad
fucking it
publicity.
up. Yeah,
Your
you-
publicist,
no.
your publicist ain't gonna tell you. Your publicist gonna tell you.
trying to
Your
twist it
publicist
like
is
to
gonna
make a
tell
point.
you
It's
that's
not
not good
working.
either. That is not good for the
You're
brand.
not accepting.
That's not
because
good for the
some
brand. You
stuff
can't be
don't.
cussing.
No.
You gotta tell me Kendrick is a boss to the NFL in any
And
shape,
when it comes to your
form,
show,
or fashion.
that
Like I
15
said,
minutes
Rock,
window.
you misconstruing. If I
That
go
window.
there and say, hey, I want these kind of lights, and I want this, and I want that, and I want these dancers, nigga, that's not the boss.
So do you honestly think they gonna tell Kendrick what lights he can use?
Rock, that's not the boss.
You
Y'all
think?
are on a-
No,
no,
I'm talking about
oh,
when it comes to his show and his performance and what he gonna perform. You can't tell that man. And here's the thing.
Yes, they can.
No, because when it came down to it, nigga, you wanted me.
Yeah, you wanted me. I'm gonna do my show.
This is what comes with me.
Look, I gave you.
Like that nigga.
That's why they have riders.
Here we
That's
go.
why they have
Here we
contracts.
go.
That's why they had that shit. You want me. This is what I want.
We
You
want
want me
you
to
to
do it
before the
this way, I
Super
want
Bowl
to do it.
because
That's
you got the biggest record. You got the biggest record out. That's why we want you to do the Super Bowl. And then 2 months later, you tell you can't do that record, bro. What?
The reason we hired you ain't why we want you to come.
That's what he gonna tell the NFL.
Okay.
What?
All right.
What?
All right.
You can't.
All right.
Hold on. We agree.
All right.
I don't give a fuck what's
That's
going on.
what you're gonna
No,
tell
no.
the NFL.
This is what he can
All
say.
right.
This is what his team can say, though. Let me tell you.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what's going on outside New York City. I got a contract between me and you to say I can do what the fuck I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to sue you because we signed a contract saying I can perform this song.
You don't think the NFL got lawyers that cover every contingency?
I mean, okay, it's a contingency. Okay.
Of course they do.
But Sean.
And you know what they have lawyers for to say that yes, he's still gonna do this song because this is what we booked him
All right,
for.
hold on. Fat Man just came in the room. Ray listening in. Let's get a sideline point of view. Yes or no? The NFL hired Kendrick Lamar because he had that record Not Like Us. Yes or no? Okay.
That boy says yes.
Okay. Now, if he doesn't do that record, would it disappoint the fans? Yes or no?
You do realize nobody can see or hear him, right?
Oh, okay. No, I can hear him on the headphones. I can hear him. I can hear him.
So people watching
Yeah, you can hear him. If you can hear him on the mic, yeah. Okay.
The reason why I said got hit, so he pick from without him. If he don't drop like Not Like Us, it would make a hell of a difference.
You really think so? Right now?
Swimming pool.
He can end the Super Bowl.
Over hit, Not Like Us.
You tweaking.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Swimming pools is
You
over Not Like Us.
tweaking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not Like Us got
You
900 million
tweaking.
streams.
It did.
Bam, 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 bam. It's big.
You're
Started off like-
tweaking.
We talking about the Super Bowl, Fat Man.
You're
Bam, bam,
I know
bam,
that. I
bam.
know you talk about, but if you talk, why are you babysitting? No, 3 seconds.
Yeah, if he do a little piece.
Right. But
And at the
also,
end, they'll
have
say,
to do
I
Not
wish
Like
he
Us.
would have did Not Like Us. And that's
but
Oh,
also, guess
no.
what?
They gonna be
Swimming
like, why
pools
did
the
you?
end of it.
Swimming pools also came out 15 years ago. So the fans that you've gained since then, and
Yeah,
like I
you-
said,
because you
people
got
are
new
watching
niggas.
specifically
You
for
got new
this.
white fans. Now, keep that in mind. You got new white fans.
Well,
And
white people make a difference.
You
Oh,
got
they're
You
gonna
got
do it
new
'cause of the white
fans.
people.
You got new fans.
Oh, fuck outta
What the
here.
fuck is you talking about? You got
You can't
new fans.
disappoint the white people.
Son,
it won't.
son, you got new fans.
Thank you.
Son, you got niggas that don't even know what swimming pools is.
Thank you.
Right
And that
now.
song is
You got
15
niggas that
years
don't know who
old.
Kendrick is.
Son, everybody
And you
knows
know what?
Kendrick
You're
is
right. You
now.
got
With
people who
a
don't know who
social
Kendrick
media.
is that know
With
the
a
A
social
minor line,
media.
though.
Everybody know Kendrick now. Sean.
Everybody don't know
Oh
Kendrick.
my
Rock.
God. Unless you
No,
got a phone.
No, listen.
Everybody
listen. No,
don't know
Rock,
Kendrick.
Rock,
Wow.
Rock. I'm almost giving the shot on this one because there are people who don't know who Kendrick is, but they know those taglines. They know that mustard line. They know that A minor line. They know they not.
Oh,
like
they don't
us.
know it's him.
Even though if
Okay.
they don't know that, they at least know that. Man, they turned fucking BBL Drizzy to a merengue song.
Wow.
Like this
Man.
shit is like that.
If y'all think that nigga Kendrick gonna run anything on the NFL,
I think when it comes to his performance, he won that
past
shit.
what they allow,
I think he's
you
coming
got
performance.
to be crazy.
I think they gonna tell you all you can do.
It's all what they allow.
So
Exactly. And guess what?
They
If
hired
tell
that
you
man.
don't do this song and he drops it, they gonna cut to commercial
not
like they did
gonna
Janet Jackson, and that's gonna be
drop
it.
They not gonna drop the
Okay.
record.
Okay.
If they say no, it's no.
Bro, they
Okay.
I think they gonna find a loophole for him to do that.
And
song.
I think that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah. They're gonna find a loophole for him to perform
I
that
tell you
record.
what. I tell you
You
what.
just can't say the line.
This
I don't even think
we don't went a long way with it, but for
Yeah.
real, this is what I really think. You gotta wait these 2 weeks to see how much legs it get. And if
Yeah.
it don't get a lot of legs,
Then it's
all right, then we
irrelevant.
ain't gonna worry
Yeah.
about it. But if that shit get nasty, yo, and the NFL tell you can't do it,
That's sad.
that's the ball
It's
game.
a sad day
But
for
you
fans.
also
It's the
realize
ball game.
that's also more of a reason for him to do it because it's getting so much
No,
traction
you
and attention.
can't go into goddamn the stock exchange and do what the fuck you want to do.
Didn't you just say it's the NFL though?
You
I'm
can't.
gonna tell you
Yeah.
something.
Use
Snoop
cliche.
did
Wait,
when
wait,
he was
wait.
walking on the NFL though.
Huh?
Snoop did.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to do it.
Hold
at
on.
all.
He wasn't supposed to do it.
Who said he wasn't supposed to do
They
it?
said he wasn't supposed to do no
Who
games.
said it?
The NFL.
NFL.
Who?
did.
When You saw the NFL
He said Snoop Dogg said it on a interview. They told me I didn't want to crip walk, but we in L.A. I'm going to crip walk.
Okay.
And he did it. You think Snoop Dogg is praised across the world? Hey, so
Snoop ain't bigger than the NFL, dude.
I'm going to give you an example of it. This is the funniest shit. I don't know. This is off subject. Travis Porter. You can't smoke weed international, right? You can't smoke weed international. I mean, they literally smoking blunts and hitting the crowd, right?
Of course.
Security dude comes up to the guy while he's performing and said, "You gotta put down." He said, "Don't touch me! Why are you touching me?" And nothing happened. The rules said you can't smoke weed in that bitch.
Right,
do you think that? Right.
Sure,
do you
legally,
think that's national? Legally, NFL.
I'm just giving you an example.
I'm
Legally, he could have told that nigga get the fuck out, right? Legally, right?
Really?
Lawfully, he could say, "Don't, ain't no smoking in here. Get the fuck out."
You know what the parallel is? It's the equivalent with Snoop Dogg. It doesn't rise to the occasion of an issue. The problem that is happening is not bigger than the problem it will cause if I goddamn get rid of this nigga tonight, right? But the thing with Kendrick is, if the NFL tell you, do not play that record,
they gonna find a
he's
loophole.
not gonna play it.
I don't see that happening.
They gonna find a loophole.
I ain't even
that
worried about
song
them,
is the
'cause I don't see
reason
that
why they
They're
asked him to
gonna play
perform.
it.
They are.
I honestly
Because that's
believe.
more of a reason for them to play it.
Yeah, I think
It's
honestly
not your
that
house,
record.
Lala. You can't do what the fuck you
I'm
want to do.
talking about the NFL. That's more of a reason for the NFL to want it to be done. That's more attraction.
Hold on.
I
You
think
want him to do it,
Yes.
even though we don't like the bad publicity of it. He should do it to
It's
say,
publicity.
fuck.
It's publicity. Unless there's a cease and desist that says you
Can't
cannot
do it.
perform this song
I think
at
it's
all
certain lines he
anywhere.
can't say, right?
No.
Ain't it certain lines?
No.
Oh, I thought it was certain lines in the record that was
Drake,
caused.
change your tampon, realize you lost and call this shit a fucking day. Kendrick, do the song of the Super Bowl.
I honestly, this is my last thing about it. He has to do that song of the Super Bowl.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
You'll be fine the next day.
No, please, Sean.
I love that you think that. I think it's absolutely
Sean, that man
adorable
has
that
How
you think
many
that.
people go off themselves when he don't do the record? It's just a record.
No,
Sean,
because you know what the problem is, Sean?
Jesus.
You don't consider the backlash to be that important
It's not.
to you.
You're not going to stop watching football.
They ain't got to do with
That's out the way.
football. They ain't got nothing to do with
So,
football.
okay,
No,
so
no.
you're
They
not
got
going to
nothing to do with
stop
football.
streaming
No.
Kendrick because he didn't have nothing to do with it not getting played.
But here's the thing. If
You're not going to
Kendrick,
cut the TV off. You're
If-
not going to get up and lead arena and ask for your money back.
No, but if you're Kendrick, you care about the fans that are mad at you.
Yeah.
If you're Kendrick,
You
do.
can't be mad at me. I didn't have nothing to do
It
with
don't
it.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
It's
so
still
it
your
don't
fault.
matter.
It's still your fault. You
It
still
don't
have to wear it. It
matter.
doesn't fucking matter.
And you think Kendrick is over because he didn't do not like us. at the
Nobody
Super Bowl.
fucking said
So
that.
why would you be worried
It
about
don't-
it?
Because
Because he-
people still give a fuck
Fuck
about their
they fans.
fans.
Man,
Son.
nigga, bitch, because you wore the wrong shoes out. Nigga, bitch, because your hair ain't right. Nigga, the internet is
Son,
not a
son,
real
artists-
place.
We're talking about the
Jesus
fans that give a
Christ.
fuck.
The
The
fans.
internet is not a real
Son, we
place.
ain't talking about the
Lala.
We're
internet.
not talking about the internet.
Internet.
We're talking about the fans that give a fuck.
They're going to stop going to your shows?
Oh my. He actually cares when fans get upset.
Yeah.
Real artists care when their
Real
fans
artists.
get upset.
Real artists, they don't want to hear one motherfucker say it.
You ain't going to sign my autograph? I'm feeding my kid. I'm a fan, nigga. You should goddamn sign my...
We're not
You
talking
tell
about that.
niggas no all
We're
the
not
time.
talking about that
Sean,
situation.
Okay.
We're
you
not
got
talking about
it.
that.
You got
Y'all
it.
overvalue
You got it.
things.
No,
Damn, you
no,
got it.
son.
You
You're-
got it.
No way.
You're
You
wrong,
got it.
bro. That motherfucker give a fuck about
I'm
his
wrong.
fans.
Who said he didn't?
You!
I never said
Then that's how
you
you-
can bring the tape back. I never
but
said
you're like,
he didn't
well,
care about
I'm not
his
gonna,
fans.
Nobody's gonna
I
stop
never
listening, so
said-
why does it matter?
No,
Nobody's gonna stop
it-
doing anything. I'm not gonna lose any money, so
You're
why does it matter?
not.
He will
But
lose
what
a
we're
don't
lot.
trying to say
matter.
is
He will
it
lose a
matters to
lot.
him.
He
That's
might
what
not
we're
lose
trying to
no
say.
money.
It matters to him.
He will definitely lose a lot.
Niggas really think the internet is a real place.
No,
No,
son,
you
you
keep
talking about the
going back
internet.
Like a destination.
He ain't
No,
talking about
but
the
you have
internet
to
at all.
Like you could build a house inside the
People
internet.
care about their fans.
Yeah, they care. Artists
It's
care.
always somebody talking shit about Kendrick on the internet.
Okay, but guess what?
And me too.
And
And
those
Rob
aren't
too.
fans, but your actual fans that
Yeah,
really
your
get in
actual
their
fans-
feelings about this shit. People care about
Yeah,
that.
they give a fuck.
Just because you don't doesn't mean the artist doesn't.
And she talking about the fans that love this nigga.
Thank you.
That support this
And I'm
nigga.
talking
That
about
buy a ticket. That buy music.
And they're going to quit on you because it's NFL.
Nobody's
you
saying
can't.
They're not
that.
gonna
Sean,
quit.
stop
They're
going
gonna
that
be
far.
They're not going to
disappointed.
quit.
They're
Oh
gonna
my
be very
God.
disappointed.
Because people still care about that. Look, you're going from 0 to 100. People care about the 10.
So
Yeah.
you're going to waste a day of your life tomorrow worried about a fan that's upset because I couldn't do the record.
Nigga, didn't he just waste a year going on to this nigga that dragged him? That wouldn't start a beef with him, so he made what, 3, 4, 5 fucking
This
albums?
is hip hop, and you're supposed to do
Right.
this.
The man got the
And
man.
you're supposed to make sure your fans stay your fans.
That man got
You're
high.
supposed to give a fuck about
Hey,
your fans.
you know what he did with the streams, right? He told the fans they can monetize his songs, right?
Thank you.
That's not giving a fuck about your fans, bro.
I never said he didn't
So
give
you-
a
do you
fuck.
But that's
honestly
why
think-
we're going
I
into it.
never said
Do you
it.
honestly
Right, but that's
I never
why he
once
cares
said it.
about
Yes. Do you
We're-
honestly think that he's not going to feel some kind of way if his fans are disappointed at his performance? The fact that he didn't do the song.
He's not going to lose
Whether
no sleep.
it wasn't his fault
Why
or not,
do you
Sean.
think that?
Whether it wasn't his
Why do you
fault or
think he
not,
not gonna
he
lose
gonna
sleep?
give a fuck.
Why do you
He's
think he's not
definitely
gonna
going to give a fuck.
If that,
If he a real artist, now for real, I ain't the biggest
If
Kendrick
that's the
fan,
type
and
of
I'll
shit-
lose. And I'm gonna be real with you.
that's the type of shit to put a did your day, man.
Now, I'm gonna
For
tell
the
you.
number
I don't know
of
what
people,
you're made
I'ma
out
be
the
of.
real with
number
you.
of people.
I
Because
don't- I
now
don't know what
we're
you're
looking at
made
the
out
number
of.
of people. We're not talking about 5 or 6 people that
Yeah,
don't like the
we're
song
not
you
talking
made.
about
I
5
don't
We're
know
six.
what
talking
you're
about the
made of.
number of people that are going to be disappointed because this is what they look forward to.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. You're
Yes.
about to disappoint at least
Yes.
a million people.
Your life full of disappointment.
Listen, if that nigga don't give, if
no,
he's
it's
the kind of,
fine.
if he
I
the
get it.
kind of artist that don't give a fuck about people, and the majority of fans that don't like him,
Who
I
said
can't.
he didn't give a fuck?
No, I'm
it's
talking about-
nothing I can do about it, is what I'm saying.
I gotta do something. Even though it was nothing I could do, my fans are my life. So I'm gonna do something for
Are
the
they?
fans.
Yes.
You believe
Why do
that?
you think you are where you
Nah.
are? Because of your fucking fans.
Oh, really?
Well, let him stay at your house then.
Who
nigga.
buys your albums?
Thank you. Why
Let
do you
them
think you
stay
are
at
who
your
you are?
fucking
Because of
house.
your fucking
Let
fans.
them babysit your kids
Are you
then.
serious?
I don't believe
So
them
stop giving a
niggas.
fuck about your fans and see what happens.
Yeah, do that.
Stop catering to your
Talk,
fans.
talk shit about
Stop
your fans.
caring about them. Stop
Yes,
giving them
do
what
that
they want
and
and see what
what the
happens.
fuck happens.
What I have is an understanding of life and a real line in my life. I know what the fans do for me. I appreciate it. I also know y'all are people. And if you're disappointed because I didn't do a show, that sounds like a you problem.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. And I wouldn't fuck with all
I
like that.
cannot address
You tell
8
me
million.
you
I can't address 900 million people's needs.
I apologize.
Yes, you
not
can. You're a
possible.
fucking artist. That's literally what you do.
That's not what you do.
Yes,
you
it
do.
is. You literally address 900 million people with your fucking
Yeah,
music. That's
you
literally
save
what you
lives.
do.
That's not what you do,
save
Lala.
lives. You got motherfuckers
That's what they
right
tell
here.
your ass.
Oh my God, you got artists. You got
He
people.
wrote that record for me. Did he? Did he?
If
Did he?
if
And
a
that's how
million
it
people
feels
said
to
it,
you.
he gonna say, yeah, I did.
And
Yeah, I
guess what?
did
How
write
many
it for
So
you.
artists
who's
appreciate
lying?
shit that? But how many artists appreciate shit like that?
Who's lying?
But yeah,
But how many artists
sorry,
appreciate
they all
shit like
lie,
that?
but the appreciation
All
of a
right.
fan of a
All
nigga
right.
saying, I wrote this shit for y'all. When a nigga get an award, let him not thank the fans. How many artists not thank the fans, right? Name me an artist that I did this by myself. I mean, y'all fans, y'all cool and all, but fuck y'all for real. I did this by myself. You know what I'm saying? What artists don't thank the fans? Without me, y'all, without y'all, I'm nothing. That is the line, son. That is the line, Shady. And I would lose so much respect
Man,
for
if
that
you
nigga.
get up every day as an artist and all I give a fuck is about what some niggas that say they my fans said on the internet, you got a bigger problem.
I don't think
you
it's
got bigger
you-
problems.
So then what are you focusing on?
you don't think I don't
No,
think
no,
it's
no. Hold on. So then what are you focusing on?
I'm glad you asked the question, Lala. Thank you for asking. Well, I'm focused on my mom and dad and my children. That's what the fuck I'm focused
Okay,
on.
and what do you do?
Then I'm focused. Then,
What do you do for a
then,
living?
hold on.
Okay.
Because I'm going down the line.
All right.
And then I'm goddamn dealing with my fucking art because I love it. And I hope people appreciate it.
But they don't have to.
Then, do you get... Huh?
But no.
That's
no,
on
no, no.
you. I
No.
don't know what's going to
But
work.
there's a difference.
I hope you appreciate it. And if you do, thank you for your support. But can I address each and every one of you individually and make you happy anytime my life that's being lived on the internet disappoints you? No, I can't.
But Kendrick is in a.
That's reality.
Okay, so cool.
That's life on the ground.
Okay, no.
Not the
wait,
internet.
Wait. So hold on. So cool. So if you do this and you no longer, and your whole focus is that, and you no longer give a fuck about whether your fans like you or not, whether they listen to you or not, whether they stream your music
never
or
said
not.
none of that.
No, that's how you acting though.
Yeah.
Because
No, that's not what I said.
Did you hear
I
what
said-
I said? I said that's how you're acting.
That's not what I said.
Well, go ahead then. Go ahead.
That's not what I said, Lala.
So what you
I
say?
said I hope you appreciate the art that I make.
Right, but if you
And
don't,
if you do, then I appreciate you for enjoying my art.
right,
But if you don't, I don't have time tomorrow to address that.
right. So when
I don't.
because you no longer appreciate it and you're not buying it,
No, I don't appreciate you that don't appreciate my art.
right? Because
You're not my fan.
and you're no longer spending money with me.
You don't have to. I got money. I need everybody money.
How did you get it?
Didn't I say I appreciate it?
Sean, the fans
So
are
hold on,
the
because if you
fans
wanna
are
keep this
everything
money
to
coming
artists.
in,
The
If
fans
you
are
want to
everything
keep
to
this money
artists.
coming in,
Then I
isn't that
clearly-
who you have to satisfy?
Then I clearly. I know I clearly said I appreciate you if you appreciate
Yeah, but you
my
gotta
art.
appreciate. But
Okay.
I
So
know
you-
I clearly
Your
said.
Right.
fans
So
are
you
your
appreciate
number
them
one
if
money
they like
source.
it, but you're not gonna make sure they like it. That's what
I
you're telling
can't
me.
make sure that you like it.
Well,
Yes, you
how would you be
Michael
successful?
Jackson couldn't make
But
sure.
how-
Did Michael Jackson fall off? Yes.
How
He
would
was
you-
not the
how would
Michael
you-
off the
how,
wall.
How are you?
You
how-
cannot do it, Rock. It's not doable.
Wow.
All I can do is make art and hope people appreciate it. I cannot manufacture a hit. I cannot do it.
But
You can't.
let's talk about Kendrick. Who you say Michael?
Clearly, Sean is not.
Everybody falls off. Everybody. That don't mean I ain't making music no more.
Listen,
you
listen.
just don't appreciate it like you used
Kendrick
to.
is at an all-time high because of the Drake shit, and he did everything in his power to benefit who. When those records came out, what did he do to benefit?
He went and celebrated with his people.
No, I'm talking about when he let the niggas monetize this shit. He ain't asked for streams or nothing because he let the fans was the one that made it 900 streams, 900,000 streams, right?
Cool.
900 million, right? 900 million.
900 million.
All right, because he allowed them to make money off a record that he put out. He give a fuck, nigga. He gives a fuck about the fans. And at the same time,
I never said he did.
all right, and if he doesn't, even if the NFL, we ain't saying they
What
are.
do y'all be hearing?
No, listen.
No, we heard you. No, we heard you. We heard everything you
Listen
said.
what I'm saying. Even if the NFL and him both agree not to do the record, and he don't do the record, and the fans disappointed, it's gonna fuck him. He cannot say, it ain't my fault. Y'all mad at me. It ain't my fault. Yes, he is.
He'll give a
Oh
fuck.
my God. What
The fact
artist?
that you think somebody doesn't care if their fans are upset is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not
whether
gonna give a fuck.
it ain't his fault or not, whether it's not his
So then
fault.
What is he gonna do about
So then
it?
what's
He
the point
gotta
of him
do
making
something.
music? So
What he gotta do then,
no,
Rock?
Hold on. So then what's the point of him making music?
What's the art?
What's the
Because I
point?
love
To
making
feed his
music.
family?
No, what's the point?
Let me
To
tell
feed
you.
his family?
But
Okay.
no, you can't feed your family if nobody's buying it.
Well, let me tell you
Okay.
something. Let me tell you something from a real motherfucking artist, because I've been an artist, right?
Yeah.
You make music because you like making music. You only hope people up. That's not the way making music goes. It don't go, I make music for the fans. No, I make music because I like making art, and I hope the fans appreciate it.
That's true.
That's all to it.
That used to
There
be-
is nothing.
it-
It's always the same.
That's true.
Okay.
You can't
That's true.
manufacture a hit.
That's
If you
true.
could, everybody would do it.
But we talking
Okay.
about disappointment. I don't think it's nothing if it's beyond his control and they are disappointed because everybody expects him to do a song that he can't do and it's beyond his control that he can't do and they are disappointed he can't do. That's going to affect him, bro.
To
It's
what
going-
degree?
It's going to affect him because they're
like to hear it.
disappointed.
To what degree?
Affect him from the artist standpoint of his fans and making his fans happy. Because right now, before anything happened with this Drake shit and him being on the Super Bowl, the fans are at an all-time high. You think the Super Bowl ratings might go up? Do you think it's people who never watched a game in their fucking life is not gonna watch Super Bowl because of Kendrick? You got motherfuckers that's gonna watch Super Bowl just because Kendrick performed.
They do that. That's the plan every year.
All right, so
That's the point Taylor Swift being
so
there.
the NFL.
She didn't even perform.
So the NFL did the numbers, right? You know they do the numbers, right? When they do
Of
their
course
shit.
they did.
All right, so they look at it and say, shit, nigga, we get this nigga to perform. We get this nigga to perform. Oh my God, the viewership. We talking about some Taylor. Fuck Taylor. Get this nigga to perform.
Kendrick is that big as.
I'm just saying. they look hip hop, Kendrick, like hip hop, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. He the biggest rapper right now, right?
I would have. Yeah.
So they looked at it like the numbers. That shit gonna make us look good number wise, viewership wise, and everything, and maybe ticket wise, right? celebrities gonna come. They always come, but whatever. At the end of the day, Kendrick looking at it like this. He's doing a Super Bowl for free, for one, because that's what they do. He's doing it for the streams to go up, right? But at the same time, do you honestly think that man is not feeding off the fans' energy? He performed. So at the same time,
that's a beautiful thing.
but if he can't do Not Like Us, that shit is going to affect him. The biggest record he got. It's the biggest record he got right now.
The NFL is already next year.
Man, listen.
Right now.
We talking about Kendrick.
Sean is
right
on.
now.
Sean is on NFL and money. Just let him have it.
No, we talking about artistry. We talking about artistry. We talking about artistry.
And that's the difference. So he's talking about money. We're talking about art.
Artistry.
That's two different things. So we're not
talking
gonna
about the musician in them, not the businessman in them.
Exactly.
The musician in them.
And that's what we're not going to
That nigga is going to feel that shit, bro. He's going to feel that.
He's going to miss a day.
No, he ain't going to miss it. He going to feel it. Because at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, when I perform, I'm looking at motherfuckers smiling, showing teeth, saying my rap.
So they don't like
Why?
They don't
you have that passion in you that you look for and you hope that you find in people. Sean don't have that. So
now
you just made an assumption that has nothing to do with anything.
I'm responding to
Yeah, you just made an assumption that has nothing to do with anything.
But Sean.
So if they don't, so they enjoy the other 8 records I did. They enjoy all of them. They love those records.
Did you see the Kendrick show at Prime when he was on Prime when he did that record?
Yeah.
Did you see that shit for real?
It was beautiful, Rock.
And guess what song got the most response? Guess what got the most reaction? Guess what everybody came for?
Not Like Us.
Guess why I'm here?
Not Like Us.
Thank
and when
you.
Drake on stage talking about, hey, I see that bitch. That motherfucker exploded. And you think the NFL is say, hey, that's the nigga we getting for the Super Bowl, son. That nigga right there. That reaction got him the Super Bowl.
Because you want to talk about they all worried about
that
money.
Reaction.
That's their money
so
maker.
the fans made that nigga perform at the Super Bowl. That was his moment, Shawty, right there. Because, nigga, I wanted Kendrick fans. I saw that shit. Oh, wow. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
We have a long conversation.
Oh, my God.
So you don't go back to Good Kid, Mad City.
No, I saw. Now, I never.
Got lots of great records.
He does, but that has nothing to do
I
with
saw that moment. I saw that moment, and I was like, oh, my God. This is one of the biggest moments in hip-hop. Everybody.
Thank you.
You know what I can't get into? And I'll leave it at this for my argument. You know what I can't get into? This is what we have. I can't get into disappointing people that can't get over something that it's not important. It's not important. It's not important, yo.
Why do you think it's not important?
It's what I would like to happen. It's not important.
Why do you think what
it's
do you
not
think
important?
What is it you think is not important?
But if he does the record or doesn't do the record, it will not move.
So the whole reason we even fucking asked you ain't important.
What do you mean?
The only reason we even asked you, that's not important. Only reason we asked you is because of the hype that you got right now because of this song.
No, if we come up into a scenario where we cannot do the record and you can't get over your disappointment, I can't get my mind wrapped up.
Okay.
I'm pivoting. Hey, we can't do the fucking record, so what are we gonna do? It's plan B. I don't spend a lot of time on failed plan A.
Right.
I just don't.
You also
and I
don't
can't
care.
get my mind around that shit.
But if you don't care about the people that you're going to disappoint,
it's one thing you're disappointed. I can address that and say, yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't do the fucking record. In a conversation after that, what do you want me to do?
You ever been to a club and a rapper was there, and the rapper got paid to walk through the joint?
Mm-hmm.
And then the crowd, he on the microphone, the crowd begs him before.
Mm-hmm.
Boosie is a good example.
You here to do this particular song?
Boosie's here. He got paid to walk through the club. He ain't get paid to perform, right? So he a businessman. He be like, yeah, they didn't pay me to perform, so I'm not gonna perform. No, that nigga performed every record, nigga. Why? Because they asked him to.
Because
he got
even
paid
on the
to walk through
walkthrough,
that.
you do at least 1 or 2 songs, even on the walkthrough.
Yeah, but no, he didn't. The contract. The contract said, "Show up, we pay you. You don't gotta perform." That nigga said, "Nigga, I ain't gonna be here. Y'all, they didn't pay me to perform, but I'm performing because y'all want that shit." And them motherfuckers went off, son. Talking about like a couple hundred people in the club. You know what I mean? He got his money. That nigga could have sat there drunk all night, smoked weed, whatever.
Man, if you went and sat in your car and cried after that shit, because that's where my mind go. It's like, dude, get your shit
no,
together.
man, you an artist,
It was
bro.
disappointing.
You're an
Okay,
artist.
I get it.
You're an artist.
Move the fuck on.
You an artist first.
Exactly.
Move the fuck on.
You are
That's
a
not
fucking
how
artist
artists treat their
first.
fans, though.
You're an artist first, Sean. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck with the business, the NFL, all that shit. You're an artist first. And if your fans, when it comes to artists, you have a connection with your fans. Because if you like music and then you get to a level where you can stand in front of 100,000 people and they all reciting your rap, that shit matters. It matters, though.
But that's the if your music is what's paying your bills, then yeah, you need to keep your fans happy. If that's what you're getting your money from, and that's who's paying you.
I would never in life say, fuck my fans, right? But this is what could happen, right? I would never say fuck my fans. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and I'm glad you enjoy my work. But I'm LeBron James, and I'm leaving the game, and it's 100 people around the entrance. They hand out to give me 5. I play 82 games a year. I got a 20-year career. I'm not.
That's not.
No, they still your
No,
fans.
that's not. That's
means-
nowhere
that
near
means
the
not-
same.
It's not in the
That's
ballpark.
That's
That
nowhere
means
near
not-
the same. The
that-
fuck? No.
Not just them 100
Do
niggas.
it. Do
No.
it. Do it. Go ahead. Do
None of
it.
that
Not
shit.
just them
Do it.
100 niggas.
Do
He
it.
got to have everybody that sat there and watched the game.
Thank you.
No.
But Sean,
That's the
We're
point.
talking about an actual physical walking.
That's the
no.
point.
So LeBron James, if
That's the
LeBron
point.
James was shooting hoops with his son, and a bunch of people came to watch him play football, he should allow his fans to sit there and watch him play football. Play basketball.
Would I allow them?
Like if 100 niggas want to come in his yard because he had that shooting because he's a fan, right?
No, you don't get
It's
allowed in my
different.
yard.
It's different.
No, you don't get allowed in my yard.
LeBron.
Hey, y'all are all fans outside the
LeBron
gate, but you can't come in my
LeBron is
yard.
a team sports player, Shawty. It's completely different when you are a performer. When you perform, when you get in that mic,
Ain't no athlete a performer. Ain't no performer.
It's so different. It's so different.
All right.
That nigga job every day. He don't even interact with fans unless it's a rich nigga. He dapping them up
But
with
they
his
his fans. They buy jerseys and the tickets.
Yeah, but no,
They his
Sean.
fans.
Come on, Sean. You tripping? What I'm saying is that if you got a mic and you're in front of 100,000 people, the joy of all them niggas saying your rap. I'm talking about yelling your verse line for line. I remember J. Cole. They did J. Cole like that nigga was crying, Daddy. He was fucking crying, bro.
Sure, it's emotional.
Nigga, it's the greatest, the most beautiful thing in the world, bro.
I go for that.
Oh my God. And Kendrick, I'm sure Kendrick cried. Kendrick cried when he first came on. He cried too, nigga. He cried too. When they crowd was singing the song, he cried. His first time, he cried. And I'm telling you, that Prime show, if you watch a Kendrick concert, the crowd do most of his performance.
That's the first nigga you ever seen that?
No, I'm just a Kanye. I'm just saying.
Every one of them
I'm
is
just
a
saying,
superstar.
as the biggest rap star right now, that nigga give a fuck about his fans. So if
there you go again, saying that I ever said he
no,
don't give a fuck.
no, and if situations came to a point where he can't do his record and it wasn't his fault, and they are disappointed, it will fuck him up. It will fuck him
All right,
up.
so let me ask y'all the final question. Get out of here, right? What if Kendrick said, I was never gonna do the record in the first goddamn place?
Come on, son. All right, on that note, man.
On that note, Sunday at Flag on the Moon and Saturday
on that
at
note,
Boombox
impossible?
Ladies Night at Boombox.
On that note, Wood. On that note, come on, bro. On that note, Jigger, are you serious? Kendrick probably got the whole routine for Not Like Us already set for the Super Bowl. He ain't gonna do that record. Come on, son. Oh my
Yeah, let's just set my
God.
fans up for the biggest disappointment ever.
Oh my
That's
God,
the biggest
bro.
disappointment.
Oh my God. bro.
Wow.
I wish Street was wait. Nothing nigga Street.
Yeah, because Street will be on my side.
No, he wouldn't. No, I know he wouldn't.
I absolutely
pretty
do
sure.
not believe you would be on the
No, he
side.
wouldn't,
No.
son. Come on,
No.
son.
I
Yeah, he
asked you
wouldn't.
to call him. I won't even interfere. You can tell the story the way you want to tell it.
Nah, he sleep. He sleep.
I
I know
was
he
talking
sleep.
about when you talk to him about
Oh,
it.
okay,
Oh, but
yeah.
I say, I wish I would have known. I would just told him to come when we came from
Nah,
Radio B joint.
It's past bedtime. But nah, he would definitely. Because I was gonna ask, hey Street, you think if Kendrick's Super Bowl playlist, he said he not gonna do Not Like Us? Oh hell no. Oh no.
Well, this is
Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Not like what he thinking is, what other song can I do
How about
besides
this?
Not Like Us?
I'll put it this way. Because it's December and we still got till February and he's supposed to be coming out with another album, it's going to have to
let
be
me get you
something
on
on
the
this
screen.
other album to really go off for him to get away with not doing not like that. Going to have to be. The squabble up ain't gonna do it.
Nope.
Squabble up is great, but you have to do it. It's gonna have to be another. I'll do it. So he got too much to make it happen.
And shout out to Fat
But
Man who said
other than
swimming
that-
pools bigger than not like us, yeah. That's
We-
shout out Fat. That's hey.
Yeah.
I like swimming. I would rather listen to swimming pools than not like us. Though,
I would be disappointed if he doesn't do the record, but I wouldn't know what to do. Let it go. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying niggas
You
gonna
one
kill
of the 10
themselves.
fans that
Let
can
it
do that.
go.
Congratulations.
I'm not saying fans gonna kill
If I'm
themselves.
one of the 10,
Or
that
nothing
is
like that shit.
sad. That's sad.
I'm not fans. ain't
That
gonna kill
is
themselves.
sad.
Everything.
If you get disappointed because your favorite rapper didn't do a record and you can't get over it quickly, that is sad. That is sad as a bitch. God damn. Lord, I hope he do this record.
Hey, shout out DJ Missy. He said his fans not gonna be mad if he don't do that record. Shit.
They're not gonna. I mean, they're gonna be like, I wish he would have did the record.
Yeah,
but
they're not gonna be
Not gonna be
mad.
mad.
They're not gonna break furniture and cause a
yeah,
chaos
I'm not gonna be
riot.
mad or stop supporting
But
him.
I just think, honestly, think that
I
ooh,
love that y'all think that.
what's the point? What's the point of you doing the Super Bowl if you didn't do that record?
Thank
Why?
you.
What's the point of you
Thank
doing
you.
it?
'Cause I wanna
believe
do
it.
it.
I believe that,
we
So
booked you
no
for
record
this.
he ever did mattered but this one.
Bruh, the reason
Nobody's
why
saying
That,
that.
no,
The
that's what
reason why-
Rock just said.
the reason why he's doing
What's
the
the
Super Bowl.
point of doing it if you're not gonna do that record?
Exactly.
Yes.
So don't do it if you're not gonna do that record.
Because every-
That's what that means.
So-
That's
Sorry,
what
when-
you got booked for.
Yes.
You got booked.
Yes.
You got
for
booked
this
to do 15 minutes at the Super Bowl.
Sorry, in 5 minutes it's gonna be not
The
like
song
us.
is not 15 minutes.
It's 5 minutes. It's gonna be that record.
Okay.
I'm telling you. That man got booked for that one song, bro. He got booked for that moment, Shawty. He got booked for this moment. Yeah, and when did Taylor come out with him?
Yeah,
Bad Blood is number one.
I probably is. I don't know. You could be telling
so if
me.
he don't do not like us and they talk Taylor into filling in the gap, you got a billion
Nah, I'm sorry.
Swifties
I'm
in
sorry.
place of.
That record might be the biggest record, but
I don't know. If
trust
it is
me,
or
Kendrick
isn't.
Lamar got booked
Do
for
you
not
also
like
know
us.
why that record was so big? Because it premiered during the fucking NFL. It premiered during the opening.
Oh,
That's why that record went off the way.
smart marketing. Smart marketing. At the end of the day, though, that man got booked for that record.
Exactly. And that was how many years ago? That was like 10 years ago, too. Like the fuck?
That song.
Yeah, Bad Blood was like 10 years ago.
Well,
I don't understand humans.
Oh, that-
I just don't.
sorry, it's true.
I don't understand
It's
humans.
true, bro. I'm using common sense, bro.
Are
Exactly.
you?
Thank you.
I'm using common
'Cause
sense.
like,
Are you?
oh,
Yes.
we booked you now, but
Are
it doesn't
you?
care if you do it. We just want you
So
to do any of the songs from the last 15
you had
years.
big
It doesn't
records.
matter.
You had big
Like, you
records
the big
then.
one.
You had the goddamn you had swimming pools. You had a lot of big records. And the only time you ever did the Super Bowl, because we grouped you with Dre and fucking Eminem. We never thought about actually you weren't big enough. You're not
So
big
did that play into it?
What?
Because a lot of people said out loud, Kendrick was my favorite part of it.
No, come on, Sean.
Lots of people said it.
Sean, the man got booked because not like us.
You
Because-
don't think that had nothing to do
I'm
with
gonna tell you because
You don't think Good Kid, Mad City had nothing to do
I'ma
with it.
tell
You
you-
don't think Damn had nothing to do with it. You don't think the goddamn.
Okay.
They didn't have
Hold on,
nothing
hold
to do
on. Look,
with it.
listen. The reason he got
That's all
booked,
right.
yeah,
the reason that they looked at him to consider him was because of what he got going on.
yeah,
All of this thing that y'all are naming, that was the supporting factor. That was the backup.
yeah.
That's to solidify this. You're not a one-hit wonder. You do have those tracks.
You got a
but this is
catalog.
what we came for.
Yeah, this was the song we came to do.
for this.
We came.
We want everything
We
else,
want
but
this
we
movement.
came for
Right
this.
now, you at a 900 million streams, and you got a big record, and you're a big artist right now. You have a moment, and this is the moment we want to bring to the motherfucking Super Bowl. This the song.
If you tell a bunch of seventh graders, hey, we bring the Golden State Warriors, and you don't bring fucking Steph Curry, you bring everybody else. Nobody gives a flying
Yeah,
fuck.
that's true.
It happens.
Nobody
all the
gives a
time.
fuck.
Please,
Do you
Nobody
think niggas
gives-
stop going
And
to
you
the
know
game?
what's gonna happen?
Please.
You're not gonna hear about the 30 niggas that showed up. All you're gonna hear is all of them kids pissed off because they ain't seen Steph Curry.
Dude,
That's what
Yeah.
you gonna
I
hear.
know exactly who they came to see. My question is, do they stop going to the games?
they gonna be
Because Steph
mad.
didn't play.
They be mad, son.
Yeah.
They be disappointed.
You'll be mad.
They gonna feel like it's a waste of
You're
time.
looking at, you're not gonna stop going to the game, but Steph cares about the kids that are pissed at it.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck about the kids that are pissed at him. He does.
Yeah, he
So
does.
LeBron don't even be hurt and take a night off.
Yeah, but see,
Nobody
LeBron.
gives a fuck about
LeBron different.
LeBron a different nigga though.
He different.
No, I'm talking about he different nigga because he don't give a fuck about if he don't feel like playing, he don't feel like playing.
Yeah, okay.
He one of them niggas.
He the only one.
Steph ain't one of them niggas, son.
How you know?
Steph ain't one of them niggas. Steph was like, if I can play, I don't give a fuck if I gotta have a leg. If I can play, I'll play. Because the fans coming to see me. Now if he hurt, broke ankle hurt.
That's why he.
But he was there. But he hurt. But he hurt though. But he hurt.
But he could.
But he could have played. No, Steph play. Steph play if he. Steph don't sit out games, shot it. If he hurt, he hurt. He hurt.
If everybody else do it, I don't see why Steph wouldn't. I don't want to play no back-to-back.
Man, look,
I don't want to
man.
play Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm 37 years old. I don't want to. I'm not going to.
Man.
And I'm not hurt. I just ain't playing back-to-back.
I mean,
Yeah, that's athletes say
I mean,
all
they do
the time.
say that, but I'm just saying.
All the time.
But I'm saying certain rappers. We talking about Kendrick in the Super Bowl, and Not Like Us is the reason why he got booked. Damn is a great album. Good Kid, Mad City is a great album too. The nigga got booked to do the Super Bowl by his goddamn self because of fucking Not Like Us. Because that Drake moment, the beef, his moment. Kendrick was the biggest rapper during the time when they had to pick a nigga to do the Super Bowl. Who's bigger than Kendrick right now? I'm talking about far as
Not rappers.
Super Bowl performance that motherfuckers gonna give a fuck about.
Not rappers. I don't think
Super Bowl
nobody.
performance that people wanted to see. Nobody.
What? Nobody bigger than Kendrick?
Yeah,
No.
right now.
You talking about ever?
I'm talking about
We're talking about right now
Right
to book
now.
this Super Bowl.
for the Super Bowl to be big. A nice audience. You can say Taylor Swift. They probably was like, yeah, but but the numbers, a Taylor Swift record, it might do numbers because of the white demographics and all that. But Kendrick's records is doing records because of everybody. Because yes,
Kendrick went into more markets than Taylor Swift.
bro, I saw them play.
Kendrick's Not
On
Like
that
Us.
motherfucking note, man.
No, that song
On that note,
crossed
man.
over
It did.
into more
That
shit
bitch
than-
sold out Wimbledon Stadium
We're
10
talking about the
times
one.
in
Oh
a
my God.
row.
Oh,
Sean,
okay.
listen.
Yep.
listen.
You got it, Sean. You
They
got it.
play.
You
They
right.
play
You
Not
right.
Like Us.
You right.
Sean,
You
they
right.
play Not Like Us. And you talking me?
I'm
You talking about
done,
me?
man.
Before we go.
I'm done, yo.
Sorry,
I'm
before we
done.
go.
All right,
See y'all Saturday.
You talking about me?
You
I'm a
on the
hater. I'm a hater, Sean. They play Not Like Us at a hockey game. So they play Not Like Us at a hockey game, and everybody in that bitch in the world.
Well, y'all niggas prisoner of your bubble and the moment.
Son, everybody.
The
Son,
world is a
Because
great.
that's what shit gets
The
booked
world
off of
is
what's
a
hype
great
at the
big
moment.
place,
It's a moment.
man. The
Sean,
world.
the moments matter, Sean.
This
The
bitch sold out.
the moments matter, Sean.
Hold on.
And if it was that
Michael
important, why
Jackson
they book
did
it?
it 6 or 7.
And if
This
it was that
bitch
important,
did
why
it
they book- if it was that
10
important,
times
All right.
if it was
in a
that
row.
special,
Was that
why did
moment?
they book
Was
her?
that moment?
If it was that special, why did they book her?
Listen.
If it was that special, why did
Was
she
that
get booked for
moment?
Super Bowl?
Is that moment? Was that moment her? No. Let me ask this question. Was that moment her booking of selling out Wimbledon bigger than the Drake and Kendrick moment?
I don't know because I'm
It
not in
wasn't.
that bubble.
It wasn't.
You don't either because you're not in
Nigga,
that bubble.
I didn't hear nothing about no Kendrick. When
I don't
when I
know.
log in my phone, I ain't see nothing about fucking Taylor Swift.
Because you're not in that bubble.
nigga.
But if it's big
If
enough,
it's big
it
enough,
crosses into all
You
the
ain't hold on.
bubbles.
Sorry,
Hold on. When you look in your fucking into the shit that come across your phone, did you see anything about yachts for sale?
I see-
No.
I see-
Because you're not in that bubble.
I ain't
But
in
if it's big enough, it crosses all the
exactly.
bubbles.
Nigga,
It doesn't. It never
when the
crosses all the
when the
bubbles.
insurance dude got shot, that bitch was everywhere,
Yeah.
nigga. That shit was everywhere. I couldn't even cut my phone on not see that shit.
I don't.
Nigga, any news like love and hip hop
I
type
don't
shit, no.
understand, man.
But nigga, if
I don't understand.
Charlotte, any news that's big time news, her selling out Wimbledon probably ain't no big news, Sean.
It's not right.
It's not.
It's not to
It's
you.
not. It's not big news.
It's not
It-
right.
It's not. It's not.
You know what? I'm gonna sit here.
It's not
and let
social
you,
media. It's not social media.
You and
worthy.
Lala talk yourself into a hole.
No, I'm
It's not big
serious.
news.
It's not. It's not big. It wasn't bigger than the Drake and Kendrick beef.
It wasn't.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't.
All right.
And that's why Kendrick got
Her
booked
selling
out.
out. It's Wimbledon Stadium, right? I hope I'm not misquoting.
Yeah, but I don't think that shit was bigger than
Yeah,
that.
you ever see Live Aid?
Big women.
You ever see Live Aid? You ever see Live Aid? Did you see how many niggas was out there for Freddie Mercury? That bitch did it 10 times in a row.
Sean, DMX did it too.
That month,
DMX
DMX did not do Wembley Stadium 10
DMX
times in a row.
He performed for 100,000 people though.
He didn't do it 10 times in a row.
I don't think that's newsworthy.
That's not the subject at hand, though.
That's not newsworthy,
We're not
Sean.
talking about that.
That's not
We're talking about
newsworthy,
who got
Sean.
booked to do this year.
That's a fact. That's a fact, but it's not newsworthy.
Right.
It ain't social media newsworthy.
You get all the news.
No, it ain't social media though. Now you telling me this? You telling me You telling me this? Cool.
So it ain't no other pockets of social media exist. There are no other spaces. It's only the space
I
you
remember
in.
Celine Dion did big numbers. What's the other white girl that's singing in London?
Exactly. If it's big enough, it crosses multiple levels.
That fuck with
How do you
LeBron
think
boy.
I got it?
Adele do numbers. Adele do some amazing numbers. That shit, it don't matter.
And
It
the
ain't
most
bigger
numbers
than the
that were
Kendrick
being
shit.
done with
It ain't bigger than Not Like Us. It wasn't bigger than that moment. It wasn't bigger than everybody in the world say A minor, nigga. It was not that moment. It was not bigger than that moment.
Are you saying that for you?
Even,
Hold on, because I'll give it. If you're saying for me.
I'm saying it for the world because I saw
Okay.
I saw nothing but white people singing that song line for line at a hockey game.
Man, it's a billion
At a fucking
Chinese
hockey game.
motherfuckers
I ain't
that got
never
a
seen
band we ain't never heard of
Then
why did
that's
they get
going
booked?
ape shit.
Then why did they get booked for the Super Bowl?
Because only one person can, la.
So why?
They can't book every
So
goddamn
why
band.
didn't they book them people instead of Kendrick?
If Taylor Swift was bigger than Kendrick, if you an NFL nigga and you about numbers, when you to book Taylor before you to book Kendrick?
If she wants to do it, right?
Wow.
There's
No.
another piece.
I'm looking at the most
There's
numbers.
another
Kendrick had the most
piece.
numbers. I'm looking at the most numbers across the board. Kendrick had the most numbers across the board at the time with that song. Nobody gives a fuck about Taylor Swift for the last 15, 20 years or whatever. We're talking about what was important right now, what motherfuckers want to see
And
right
listen,
now. And
Not
it was
Like Us
Kendrick.
was bigger than her.
Let's do this. Hey, Lala, let's do this. Vegas had an over and under bet on how many times Taylor Swift was going to get showed on the Super Bowl.
That's an NFL thing, though.
No, nigga, that's Vegas. That's not the
That's a
NFL,
city.
nigga. How big you gotta be?
That's a city. Cool. Keep
A
going.
city?
Oh.
A city?
You said Vegas,
Vegas?
right?
Vegas?
Ain't
You talking
Vegas-
about the people that own all of the gambling?
Ain't
That's what you
Vegas-
talking about?
Ain't Vegas a
You
city?
talking about the nigga that made $1 million an hour for goddamn 24 years straight every hour?
Cool.
That Vegas?
Cool. That's
That
safe.
Vegas.
Cool. Yes.
That Vegas.
Yes,
Oh,
that one.
okay.
That one cool.
Okay.
Sorry,
Which
but
point?
that don't mean.
All right.
Which
Sorry,
point?
Right.
that don't mean.
All
That
right.
don't
What's
mean.
your point?
That don't
All
mean.
right.
She's a white artist that sells out like other white artists have done before her.
Because guess what?
Nobody's ever done that, Rob.
Okay.
God.
So
Nobody.
I don't even think that shit is newsworthy to a point to the social media world.
To the media world that you're in.
No, the social
That
media
we
world.
belong
Shut
to.
it. If a white dude got killed, if a white dude jump off a building, that shit come across my timeline. Chinese nigga come across my timeline. Mexican nigga
Right.
come across my timeline.
No, it doesn't.
It
right?
does.
Let's do something.
How do I know viral is viral,
Right.
Sean?
No, it's right.
Viral is viral, nigga.
Let me do this before we get out of here.
Come on, Shawty.
First of all, Rob, there's only 24 hours in a day. There are 8 billion people on Earth. It got to be 20 days of viral material every day.
Okay.
Hey, maybe 20 days.
the
'Cause
American
there's a
viral.
hold on.
American
There's a-
viral.
Because let me back it up because I misquoted it. There's a lifetime of media put on YouTube every day.
Yeah.
Rob, you can't possibly
I
get all
just
of
said
it
America.
in 24 hours.
you
You can't possibly get America
look,
in
it's a Chinese,
24
it's
hours.
some Chinese niggas right now doing crazy numbers. It's Chinese group, Shawty. I went to them, so they sweet as a bitch.
It's
These
not
girls.
possible.
These girls, it's these Chinese girls, so they sound like Nicki Minaj. They sweet as a bitch, Shawty. They sweet as a bitch. And I ran across these chicks through social media, but they been doing numbers. Their views is way more than Taylor Swift, but they not bigger than Taylor Swift, but they are. You know what I'm saying? They bigger than Taylor Swift in China. You know what I'm saying? In Asia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they literally are bigger than Taylor Swift, right? But they're not gonna get recognized as being bigger.
They are.
But they are. That's
Just
the thing.
not there.
That's my point,
You're
Sean.
just not there.
That's my point. They are technically. They
You're
are.
just not there.
Taylor Swift is technically bigger than Kendrick. Kendrick has bigger moments. That's it. He has a bigger moment. I'm telling you, he is a bigger moment.
Yeah, man. It is.
And so they asked Taylor. So as long as Kansas City in the Super Bowl, Taylor gonna be there. So we gonna get the viewership because she there, and then we got Kendrick perform. You think that's how it's gonna do? What if the Chiefs don't make it? That's a
Taylor Swift is only important to the NFL as long as she break up. That don't matter.
This is true. This is true.
no, that's true.
Yeah, Tom Brady is only important to the NFL while he win a Super Bowl. The moment that he ain't, I don't give a fuck.
Man, at the end of the day, man.
720,000 hours of media is uploaded every day. What portion of that
That's why I said the
can you
Chinese-
possibly consume?
That's why I agree with you.
That's just you.
I just agree with you. I agree with you. All right? I'm just saying that, like, I use the Chinese people for example because they didn't even know these niggas exist and their views are wild.
I'm good at saying I don't know.
Yeah, but my point I'm making, I'm saying is that to go back to us, our point, Super Bowl performance when it was announced that Kendrick Lamar's performing, everybody in the world knew why. And then he said, "About time." No, nigga, nobody said about time. Nobody. They said, well, he do got the biggest record right now. So yeah, it makes sense.
Good time.
You know, it makes sense.
It was great timing.
So and I'm telling you, and
It would be disappointing if he didn't do it.
it'd be right.
Bro, fine.
The world won't be over, but it'll be the wait the one of the worst
Apparently, things only
one
matter
of the
if world
worst
is.
marketing moves in a Super Bowl.
Facts.
Because the Super
It'd be-
Bowl gonna be the same
Big
next
facts.
year.
Super Bowl performance.
It's gonna be less big.
Worst,
next
the
year.
most worst. Sean, what? Wait, when he does do this song, count. Let's do a Vegas bet. How many times you hear "Not Like Us" instrumental through the whole fucking Super Bowl game?
I hear a
Let's,
bunch of times.
exactly. Come on. Come on, bro. Let's do a Vegas bet for that, nigga. They gonna play that beat from the pre-show to the end of the show, nigga. I'm telling you, the record is the reason. They play it now. What are we talking about?
Song's still getting played on a regular basis now. Absolutely.
Ding, 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 ding. They play that song now, nigga. They might be playing it right now.
I'm sure somewhere it's playing right now.
Prime game, they playing Not Like Us.
It's probably playing on 92.1 right now.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Air
positive
106,
it's playing
probably Buffalo.
somewhere right now.
Of course it is. 900 million views.
It's probably playing on 106 or 92.1 right now.
Yeah, come on, Shaq.
More than likely.
That record is huge. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, where we go? Flag on the Moon Sunday. Lala will be hosting with AWOL. You know what I mean? No doubt.
Ladies' night, Saturday at the Boombox.
Yep. Broadbury. AGM. Shout out Radio B for his new album.
The internet is fake.
Internet is fake.
Wow.
Like Sean's statistics.
The internet is fake.
That statistics fake.
Huh?
You ain't gave no statistics.
Exactly.
I've been Googling over this bitch.
Exactly.
Internet is fake.
So,
Internet is fake.
The internet
nigga.
is a fake place.
Put your phone down, nigga.
Yeah, put
look,
your phone
that was
down,
the
man.
theme of the whole night, Ray. Put your fucking phone
internet,
down. Son.
Your internet is the
Put your
whole
phone down.
world.
Get back to
man.
reality. Put your phone down.
Get out of here, man.
Come on down. And then,
All right, man.
on that note.